Well, look at that. We're back on Access Hollywood Live with Laverne Cox from the new CBS drama Doubt. Laverne posted this photo saying the epic moment, as she put it. So wait, had you never met Beyonce before? And tell us about the meeting.
I love that picture so much. I'm like, oh my God, it really happened. It's like the receipts, it happened. I had never met Beyonce before. I've obviously wanted to meet her for a very long time. I'm a huge, ginormous fan. Anyone who knows me knows there's tons of videos of me dancing to Beyonce. Like every photo shoot I do, we always play Beyonce. She's been such a huge inspiration. So I met her Grammy night, and I had fantasized about meeting her many times. I thought I would be in tears, but it's wild when you meet the queen, a calm comes over you, and I was strangely calm. And she was aware of me. She sent me flowers for after I did Lip Sync Battle and I did Destiny's Child Lose My Breath, and I totally cried and like was in shock. And she was unbelievably amazing.
Wait, what'd she say on the card when she said?
She said something about, I don't remember the exact. I shouldn't know the quote, right? You slayed on Lip Sync Battle, something like that. Your slayage. Thanks for gracing the world with your slayage, or something.
So in that photo, I mean, I'm just fixated on your dress, by the way.
But
what's going through your mind as you're standing with Beyonce and the twins, by the way?
I honestly was so sort of, I left my body that I was like, I need to pose, but I couldn't like think to like smize and to like hold my stomach in. I'm like, I was so excited to meet Beyonce, I couldn't hold my stomach in. That's all.
But wait, how did it go down? Did she come over to you, or did
I went over to her? So I was back after I presented. I was backstage and I saw Yvette, her publicist, and I've met Yvette before.
Yeah,
they all know me. And she was like, you know, B would love to meet you. Let me see if she's changing. And she was changing, so she couldn't meet me. She was like, when she comes back, we'll bring her. But where are you sitting? We'll bring her by your seat. They brought her out. They didn't bring her by my seat. And commercial came, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go. So I get up and I go, and everyone's surrounding Beyonce, and I kind of peek over to try to get eye contact. She sees me, her face lights up, and she's like, someone help me up. She's pregnant. And they help her up, and she gives me a big hug, and it was like, I could die now.
Oh my gosh.
And what did you say to her? Could you find your words?
I said, I love you so much. And she's like, no, I said, I've wanted to meet you for so long. And she's like, I've wanted to meet you. And I was like, I love you so much since Destiny's Child. She's like, I know everyone's been telling me. And Ty, her stylist Ty, I met him the first time like 8 years ago in Central Park. I was hanging out, doing a picnic with some girlfriends. Deja Vu, her song was playing. I was doing the choreography in Central Park.
Yeah.
This is before Orange is the New Black. No one knew who I was. I was just this chick in Central Park doing Beyonce Deja Vu choreography, as one does.
Absolutely.
Because you do Deja Vu choreography in Central Park,
You
right?
should see us together.
I do single ladies in my unitard.
We got it down. We got a whole routine worked out.
Yeah. Deja Vu is that Josephine Baker inspired like choreo that's just amazing.
Oh, you know all the moves.
But wait, what video were you going to be in for her? Sorry.
So a year ago, when I was in Toronto shooting Rocky Horror Picture Show, Ty, Beyonce's stylist, said, Miss Tina wants to reach out to you to ask you something. Miss Tina Knowles, her mom. And so I'm, of course, and she texts me, and then she calls me, and she's like, Beyonce has released her album soon, and she wanted to do, no one had heard any of the songs. She was like, could you make a video of yourself with some great lighting, get the DP? I know you were shooting.
She said, I happen to have a whole
and could you get the DP to shoot you say, I ain't sorry, just saying I'm not sorry in the camera. And they were just gonna try to do it the last minute, and they wanted to get me and other powerful women doing this into the camera. And I was like, well, I'm shooting this movie, I'm in this period, you know, I'm in this very specific costume. And then Beyonce had to deliver the album, and so they scrapped the idea. But for like 48 hours, we were trying to figure out a crew in Toronto to kind of like, because I'm like, I'll be in Beyonce.
Well, another time, then you'll definitely.
So it was like, it was just an amazing honor to be asked. And, you know, and honestly, could you imagine anyone but Serena Williams in that video?
But it's going to happen. I see you in the next.
Yeah.
Doubt airs Wednesdays at 10 on CBS.
Congrats on it all, Laverne.
Thank you.